Hello and a wonderful evening to you wherever you are. Do make sure that you're calling all your loved ones. If you really do care about them, then you would like them to, get their share of the fresh juice every single weekday. Yes, that's Mondays to Fridays. Right here on JoyPrime. Don't forget we're on multi-TV. Get the Digibox, okay? The advanced one is even better. Pause, fast forward, rewind, record, and all of that. So yeah, get advanced, okay? And also you can watch us on DSTV channel 281 on GoTV 180. My name is Movi Hayford, but as you already know, in the showbiz world, I'm known as Movi the Motivator. Follow me on social media, on Twitter at RealJoyPrime, on the gram, it's at Movi, and on Facebook, my real name, which is Movi Hayford. Please don't go anywhere. Many thanks to God for making today another brilliant one, I must say. My day couldn't have started better. Like from radio to TV, and it's all good news, one after the other. So we give God all the praise, and also my team who work so well. A close-knit team, I must say. Today, my lady, Joanna, is my sound lady. Thank you so much, Joanna, to Sammy, the director, and obviously my camera guy, Shutter Movement rep, Joey, giving me the shutter movement sign. I don't know how to do it. Okay, it's like that. Okay, I can't get it. Sorry. See, they have to initiate me to make that happen for you. But many thanks to Double Chris Collection, to Elite Hair Studios, Susanna Creator, and my makeup is by Lady One Yard opposite the Mission Clinic. Yes, right here at Caprice. You like my face, Beats? Then find me, and I'll tell you where exactly she is. I'll send you her location personally. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we have something very educative and entertaining at the same time. A new show coming on JoyPrime. I cannot wait. So yeah, brace yourselves. Back in a bit. Welcome back from the break. So I do know that, JoyPrime has been keeping you informed about not just entertainment, but education as well. How we can train, should I say, the future generation to be great leaders and creative people and innovative minds and entrepreneurs and stuff like that. We boast about, giving these kids these skills on TV. And we're bringing you more of that right here. I am so psyched to welcome to the show Juniors Challenge. That's the Juniors Challenge. I'm sure you've seen sneak peeks of what's been going on with that, but these are the pioneers of the most, should I say, creative, science and whatever, you guys, should I say, I like to call you guys Einsteins, because you must have that kind of brain to be able to do something like that. Juniors Challenge, Charles and Emmanuel, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what is that? What's the Juniors Challenge, please?
So Juniors Challenge is Junior Experimenters of Science, and it's a science competition based on experiments.
Oh.
So if you're a science student and a science teacher and you want to enter this competition, there's no theory here. You take a theory and you make it practical and you get into the competition. And it's targeted towards GHS students.
Okay.
And it's based on the national curriculum.
Wow.
Yeah.
So this is nothing new to them. It's more giving them more ideas, or what exactly are you?
Already gas has been produced, providing the training all throughout this time. And then what we're expecting them is that this time they have the opportunity to pick any topic of their choice, so that they use their background scientific methods that they have learned and now turn this into something wonderful for all of us to really enjoy, whilst they also do their own sciences.
Right. Obviously creative minds. So I know my next question might seem a little bit, silly, but how did you come up with the name Juniors anyway?
So that's tough. But okay, again, so there was a whole lot of confusion in terms of, okay, do you make it STEM? We thought STEM was limiting. And also when you go to the JHS level, it's science. Science is science, right? So it's integrated science and all that. So we thought, okay, keep it as science. But when we shot our prototype of the project, we went around the schools. We realized some of them were doing technology, some of them were doing things that were physics or chemistry, and it was all mixed up. So we thought, just make it experimenters of science, and then take it from there.
So everybody's involved, kind of.
Yeah, teacher, student, teamwork.
What should people expect from this show?
Well, at the end of the
project,
day,
if I should say, because it's bigger than a TV show.
Yeah, definitely. One, we developing talents and creativity. That's also one other thing. And then we're also inculcating teamwork. So definitely we're expecting all these things to come into place for us.
And you should be seeing the next Elon Musk or...
Oh, wow. Have you found them yet?
Actually, we might just be on the road.
Wow.
I mean, when we went round, there was this team from Sege that did an experiment, which was they were trying to do electromagnetic pen.
Right.
So think of how, so the concept, the application was based on, if you know when you go to the harbor, when the containers come, there's something that picks it up, you know.
Yeah.
So that technology, and they use a nail, a pencil, and a couple of wire and cells to do that. It was really cool, and a switch, you know. So it was kind of cool. I mean, I'm sure they probably have seen, if you watch JoyPrime a lot, you probably have seen it.
Mind-boggling, like mind-blowing. I can't even imagine that, like the nail and the, that's crazy, man. But when is the show starting and where?
Actually, the audition is already ongoing, and we have some practicals that are already coming in. But then we are still expecting more. Okay. Yes. So we're kind of from this time all the way until October. We are expecting more experiments, and so it is open to all JHS students and teachers in Ghana.
So are you going to schools to pick these geniuses, or are you just they should fill forms and?
Okay, so the process starts off, first of all, if you're a teacher, you sort of present an experiment. You take a picture, you take a 1-minute video, you go to our website is www.wegoinnovate.org.
Right.
When you get there, there's a pop-up that tells you what to do, and then you fill out this form and add the pictures and whatnot. And then that comes to us, and then GAS is going to go through the process and shortlist. You don't have to do anything. Sit tight where you are. We're going to come to you with our cameras and then just film all the experiments if you make the shortlist.
Wow.
And then the voting starts. But the viewers also get something. So the viewers sitting at home get to vote their favorite experiment. And then the judges come back and then they sort of like score who did well, who did well, and then there's a cutoff and the winner. And the winner is Moment.
I can't wait for that moment. But I do know, I mean, JoyPrime is like the most amazing channel in the world. But
so we're working with you.
It's a no-brainer. But I want to know, why did you choose JoyPrime?
Okay, so first things first. For me, and the team, we felt that one, JoyPrime is very forward-thinking, and you like to television.
Yes.
Television. You see it? Television. Yeah. So that was one. Two, JoyPrime is kids-oriented. So you have a kids paradise where you try to bring kids to the studio and do all of that. And besides, you've got a reach as well.
Yeah, we do.
So we thought, okay. Plus, you have all the other stations connected to it. So we think it's a good marriage. So yeah, why not?
So who should watch Junior's Challenge?
Go first.
We're actually expecting all science educators, everybody who's interested in science education, basically. And then we're expecting juniors, really, that's all the student GHS, as well as the teachers to equally rally behind and then support their teams whilst they also come up with
support your team. Start building teams. But also, one of the things we really wanted, when we're designing the show, one of the things we all thought about and we thought would be a great idea to achieve is we want a situation where if you are home watching TV and the fillers, which is an experiment, comes on TV and your kid is not around, you call him in or call her in and say, hey, come and see, this is for you, and then you get to see a theory, you know. And besides, it goes beyond just the kids, even adults. Adults can learn a lot out of it. Because when we did the prototype as well, we put in a focus group and we had adults and parents in there who were like, oh, I didn't know this was what this meant. Oh, I didn't know what, so there's always, and it gives that lifelong learning approach. And
together.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so a family that watches Junior's Challenge together stays longer together, I guess. I just made that up.
But thank you. Though.
They become inventors. Well, thank you guys so much. And I can't wait for the final.
Thank you.
For real. Whoever's going to pick this must be our Einstein I'm looking for. When I come back from the break, I got the juice. Don't move, please. Welcome back from the break, and you are still watching Fresh Juice. And don't forget that when the news drops, what do? Oh, we drop it like it's hot. Now, Manifest, as you already know, is one of our most prolific rappers in the country, and we brag about him. But one thing I must say I'm happy about is that he's going to be the very first, should I say, headliner on the solo project at Hits 103.9 FM. Here's more details as to how you can also enjoy a night up close and personal with Manifest himself, taking selfies, you know, asking him questions and looking in his eyeballs. Hits FM, Ghana's #1 entertainment and showbiz radio, and known for hosting some of the most exciting and entertaining events, is set to host another one this Friday. Rapper Manifest is billed as the headline act for the very first edition of Solo, which promises to be a night of total entertainment and socializing. Manifest, as you already know, is one of Ghana's sons, and he actually won Best Rapper and Hip Hop Song of the Year at the 2017 Ghana Music Awards. He has worked with the likes of Flea, Tony Allen, Erykah Badu, and has featured on 5 songs on the Rocket Juice and the Moon album. The solo event will take place at the Cockpit inside Achimota Mall come this Friday, 14th September.
Young, gifted, and black. Gift a gap and I rap. I suppose I should clap. Give thanks and give dap. Put my son on my lap or run a victory lap. Opportunity knocks, but we too deaf to hear.
Oh my goodness. So obviously you have to be there, okay? Make a date, pencil it in this Friday. You shouldn't be anywhere else but Cockpit at 8 p.m., okay? Manifest will be in the house. You get, should I say, a photo op, okay? So this is actually a great thing. And the best part, you don't have to buy any tickets. It's free of charge. Up next, Lord Kenya. You know that Lord Kenya used to be a rapper, singer, whatever, you know, back in the day when he was doing circus music. And turned to God about 8 years ago. Well, he has a situation worthy of you know, praise, I must say. He's not turning back. Like, remember Maze, that rapper in America, Maze? He was scared that, you know, 2000 would be when Jesus Christ was going to come. So he repented and became Christian. And when the millennium hit and Jesus didn't show up, he threw a party to come back to, you know, the world. Well, this is vice versa completely. Lord Kenya celebrating 8 years in Christianity. So come October 28th, Evangelist Lord Kenya will celebrate 8 years of being born again. And although the man of God is happy about how far he has come, he isn't too happy about how much the media has supported his work. He said, "I don't know why the media is not helping in terms of pushing my works, especially my gospel songs. If they helped Lord Kenya back in the days to win awards, why can't they help me now?" And he said, Is it that they like the bad things I used to do and will want me to come back to the world? No wonder I was offered huge amounts of money for a comeback concert. I have seen the light, and I'm glad God is doing great things in my life. There's no turning back for me. I don't care anymore whether or not radio or TV stations play my song. Mine is to win souls for Christ, and I'm glad I'm achieving my aim. After he gets gigs to play, he said that churches invite him for shows, and he's happy with that. Lord Kenya is among some selected musicians for Praise Unlimited, a concert scheduled to take place in September in Amsterdam. And I'm quite sad that I'm now talking about this. I should have done that like last week. Remember, Janet Jackson made, should I say, an epic appearance in her latest video. And she was rocking an accessory that caught everyone's attention. And guess who made that accessory? Oh, one of accessories, because it wasn't just the necklace that, you know, was popping. It was from one of our own designers here in Ghana. And this is what Ifiasechi has to say.
I like this one. Like John said.
The Ghanaian designer who made Janet Jackson's beautiful jewelry for her newly released Made for Now video says her work will take Ghana's fashion industry to the world. And she said, we also have a saying like Africa to the world or Ghana to the world. However, for the moment, our work has gotten to that level. We have reached there and it is going to raise the standard of Ghana's fashion to a higher level. The full collection of pieces for 50 Shades of Print, which is her collection, is set to be released in September and outdoored on the runway for the first time in Accra at the Accra Fashion Week this October. So I know my next story, it won't be the first time you've heard this. I've seen it on Facebook like 2 years ago, actually, and I'm sure some journalists asked JoyPrime to pick if he was a female. Would he pick 6 cars over 6 packs? And this is his response. And I don't know if you've heard, but it looks like Episode has also added his own voice to the, you know, Stoneboy, Shatawale Sakodie Bruhaha. Yes, and he even apparently is looking for some kind of platform to be heard. But Episode, do music, you know, he's done something new. You should check it out, actually. Very, very good. Anyway, here's what happened. Some more revelations when the Miss Universe Ghana 2018 contestants showed up on set with me a few days ago. How are you going to make sure that the whole world, if you win Miss Universe, the whole world identifies Ghana as, you know, the country with the most intelligent women? 10 seconds.
Okay, so for me, representing the Volta region, you can do that already. Okay, so we're going to put Ghana on the map. Ruth has made it, and this time we're going to make it this. Count on me.
I'm really keen about youth development. So what I'm going to do as Miss Universe Ghana is to promote a lot of youth development projects and to make our country a better one. Thank you.
Anita, wow, that was on time.
All I'll do is unraveling the hidden talents in people to make Ghana shine. Thank you.
Oh, wow, 6 seconds. Okay.
Okay, so I would tell Ghana by telling them about our sites. Thank you very much.
Hey, are you trying to beat the record? 4 seconds. Okay.
Movie, I'm sorry, I might beat your 10. So using domestic violence as a using domestic violence.
Sorry, you won't have a chance to do that at Miss Universe.
Empowering the youth to make them know that yes, they can do whatever they put their mind to. Thank you.
Hey, 6 seconds again. Okay.
I believe women and the youth of Ghana are one of the most untapped resources, and I believe that should be pushed more in our tourist attractions.
I'm going to show the diversity of our culture. Thank you.
3 seconds. Wow.
I'm going to showcase all those hidden talents that people do not get to see. I'm going to show you the Ghana that you don't see on the international media. So everybody should be ready for that.
Thank you.
I'm going to be exactly who I needed when I was younger. That is empowering young ladies. Thank you.
And here is our WCW for today. Akofa Ajeni Asiedu has been critically acclaimed as Ghana's ace actress, a graduate of the School of Performing Arts, University of Ghana, Legon, where she studied theatre art drama. She's a multi-award-winning actress and holds a certificate in PR, marketing, and advertising from the Ghana Institute of Journalism. She's been acting since 1987. Oh man, and unfortunately that's all we have time for. Cheers. Thank you for joining me. My name is Movi Hayford. Make sure wherever you are, you're making plans of being at the Labadi Beach Hotel on the 15th of September 2018 for the Miss Universe Ghana 2018. I'm done. Mary, cheers.